Hey guys, it's Faye here, Modern Day Pilgrim. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. Well, welcome back to my channel. Well, here we are, fall time in Michigan. Leaves are falling, temperatures are dropping, and before you know it, snow's going to be flying. Maybe, because again, we live in Michigan, so we never know what we're going to get. However, it most likely will get cold. Anyhow, about 10 months ago, I put out a video called, don't quote me, but I think it was called Another Way to Keep Warm in Your Van. It's where I hung a piece of paracord in my van and a blanket over my cot and did a temperature test to see how much warmer it would be in the tented area over my cot versus the other part of the van where I wasn't sleeping, because I do have a heater. It's a little buddy Mr. Heater, but I do not run it all night long. I might warm up my van before I go to bed, but obviously that's only for a short time, and as time goes on, the heat just dissipates, just escapes through every place in the van, and it's pretty cold in the van. Well, anyhow, that was a great video. It got a lot of attention, so I thought, you know what, here we are again, and we're going to talk about how to stay warm in your van this winter, 2024. So a few months after that video, it was spring, and I was on Facebook Marketplace, and wouldn't you know, I found this cool cot here. This is a Kamp-Rite tent cot. You may have heard of them. They can be very expensive, but I picked it up, I think, for 50 bucks. This is the kids version, so it's only 69 inches long, and that is the length of my Coleman Comfortsmart cot, so it works out perfect for me. They do make adult sizes. I believe they're 84 inches long, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put all the specs on this cot and the adult cot in this video, so you'll know that. But anyhow, I picked this up on Marketplace, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give this a try this winter, and we're gonna see how it goes. So right now, I want to just take the opportunity and unfold this thing and show you what it looks like in the sunlight, because I'm going to put it in the van in a minute, but I feel like it'd be a lot better to show you out here, having a little bit more space. So let me do that real quick. Go. So the kids version has 4 legs on it, where the adult only has the 2 center underneath here. The kids one has 4 for safety purposes, obviously. All right, so with that, it has this strap here. And what this strap does, I'm gonna have to get on the ground here, is this strap wraps around this bar, and it's going to connect a little snap here, and this is going to hold the bar in place so it doesn't collapse on some poor kid. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's move this over. So on this side, we're going to do the same thing. It's got this strap. It goes around the bar here. And we're going to connect it to this clip. Tight. And this is the tent cot. And I'm thinking, wow, this would be fantastic for van camping. If you have a van or an SUV, depending on how tall your vehicle is. But this is going to fit my van. But to be honest with you, I never even put it in my van yet. I just eyeballed it and said, hey, this is going to fit in my van. But anyhow, it's got cover, it's got a screen. How cool is that? It has the same thing on this side, and it's also got a cover and a screen here, which I think is outstanding. So you could have yourself completely encased in this even in the summer and keep the bugs off you at night. Isn't that cool? That is very cool. That is very cool. So we've got all these flaps that unzip. You can roll them up. You've got your little things here to hook them on, just like regular tents. And you can have an all screened in area to sleep in. Anyhow, I'm thinking this would be fantastic for camping in the winter in your van to keep you warm, right? If you don't have a heating system to keep your entire space warm in your van, but you want to stay warm, I want to stay warm, being encased in this inside your van, I think that's going to be the bomb.com. All right, let's I had to move the van because of all the trees and the shadows. I wanted you to get a better view here. So I'm simply just going to pick this thing up and just simply put it in my van. Okay. Well, look at that, eh? Okay, well that's the bomb.com. And as you know, the floor is not level in here, so I'm going to have to put my boards under here most likely. I'm not exactly sure if I want to push this thing all the way back that way or leave it here. I gotta think that part through. But I think this is going to be a really good option for anyone who wants to camp in the winter and stay warmer in their van if you don't have a heating source to keep your entire space warm. All right, let me come get the camera and show you a little closer. Okay, I've got it pushed mostly towards the back of the van there. I've got this space here, and as you know, I've got my little tray here. Over there is where my refrigerator normally goes. I would still keep it there. And I've got all this under bed storage space for my stuff. And again, this is only 69 inches long. And if you recall, my Coleman Comfortsmart cot is 69 inches long. And I do have a custom cut 3-inch foam mattress for my Coleman, which I will put in here. I have two actually. One is 69 inches and the other one is 67 for that table bed that I have that goes along the back sometimes that I use. So anyhow, I'm going to grab that mattress shortly and put that in here and show you what that looks like. But before I do that, I want to show you what this looks like in the van after I take down the tent part, you know, detach all the clips and everything. So let's do that real quick. So I went ahead and zipped up all the zippers except for this one here to let air out when we take off these clips, because it's like that tent material, you know, maybe actually a little thicker, I think, than tent material. But I'm going to unclip these guys. There's 3 of them here. There we go. There we go. Bars down. Forgot to put this one down. Alright, so we're just going to hop in here. So here's the deal. During the night, obviously you don't need a ton of space in your van because you're going to be sleeping in this thing, but during the day you want more room in here. So all you need to do is put down the tent part and you can have yourself a nice cot, just a regular old cot. If you choose to have a camping mat in here, which you can, during the day you could take it out and put it on top of here. Or like I do, I have a quilt that I put over my bed. I have a 3-inch foam mattress, which I'll be bringing out in a minute. Putting something over it, quilt, blanket, sleeping bag, it might help with that. And here comes the garbage truck, so great time for me to exit and go get the mattress. All right, I'll be back in a flash. All right, as you can see here, I've brought out the 3-inch foam mattress. It's in the sleeping bag insert. That's one of those Sea to Summit sleeping bag inserts, this blue thing here. And I just use them like gigantic pillowcases for my foam mattresses. But anyhow, this is 67 inches long, but this bed is 69 inches long. Looks like the width is fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this mattress in there and we're gonna see how that goes. That could be a chore, but we're gonna see. I can shimmy this thing in here. See how this goes. I hope I don't hit the camera. Okay. I think I will end up having to fold it. Stick it on there. Lay it down. Alright, not a bad deal. Alright, I would say that wasn't too difficult at all. So this would be my bed. Now I'm gonna take my shoes off and get in. How's that sound? So I'm 5'2". Oh gosh, I'm getting hot, guys. Woo, doggy. All this moving around. It's in the 50s here. It's not too bad. All right, and again, I'll probably have to level this out. I haven't done that yet, but you know, anything you have at home, boards, even if you're on the road, you know, I don't know, hit the Home Depot, you know, a little small board of some sort, whatever, that'll work out, just to put under your legs wherever you see fit to level your bed out. All right, now let me see. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Okay. I'm in like Flynn. As you can see, my little feeties are touching here, but I actually have a lot of headroom. I didn't realize that. All right. So this is obviously going to be for a smaller person, but there's a lot of small people out in the world. Ooh, it's hot in here. I think this is going to work for anybody who needs to stay warm in their van. All right, let me get out. Whew, doggy. The mattress fits fine. Excuse me, sorry. Holy cats, it's actually warm in there, no joke. 67-inch mattress fits fine. I probably wouldn't put my 69-inch one in here. Might just pull too tight there. But I think this is a good idea for winter campers or winter car dwellers. So now, since the mattress is in here, let's now take these bars down and see what that's like. I'll just leave a little bit of a corner here open. So, oh, my hair is staticky. So the air can come out of it. This is basically how it would be during the day. And again, you'd want to, in my opinion, put a quilt or a comforter over this just to keep it covered. Just, I don't know, make it look nice, and this wouldn't be so loud, the material. But let me sit on this, see how this feels. Yeah. Okay, this is a good thing, guys. I think it's going to be a good idea. I think it's going to be a go. I'm going to use it this winter and see how it goes. I'll do a video on it in the winter, sleeping out in it. So, another great feature of this little cot, and I'm certainly sure it does it with the adult one too, is that if you unhook the strap down here, that security strap, so the kid can't smush himself, you know, if you unsnap the strap here, and lift up the back of your cot, you have yourself a chase lounge. Now, obviously, we have all these little clips here, these little pieces of plastic that could become uncomfortable, but that's where you need to get creative and figure out what you're going to put on this to make it a more comfortable setting for you. So anyhow, this isn't the bee's knees. I don't know what is. Yeah, so chase lounge, cot, tent cot, and I think it's going to be fantastic for your van camping adventures in the winter and possibly milder weather. If you want to leave your doors open and you don't have screens for out there, you could screen yourself in your cot bed. So yeah. All right, moving on. Anyhow, that's it. My neighbor's got his tractor out now. He's doing some work, so probably got a skedaddle here. It's going to get quite noisy. But anyhow, this is a Kamp-Rite tent cot, 69 inches long. This is the kids version. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace for 50 bucks. I've seen the adult versions on there as well. I believe they're 84 inches long. This might be a perfect option for people who don't have heat in their vans during the winter or very cold months wherever you live. And also, if you want to use this in milder temperatures, you can, because it has screens. You can roll up the outside of it and keep yourself bug free inside your little tent in the nighttime because it has screens. So I think that is thebomb.com. Yeah. Anyhow, that's it, guys. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I would love that. Like, share, subscribe. Everything I learn, I like to share with you, and in turn, you can share with your friends. And that's it. All right, guys, have a fantastic day. I will catch you later. Until next time.